One Piece Pirate Warriors 4 is a game that has been staying somewhat relevant for the past 4 years, with the recent updates of having all these DLC bringing new characters from the current arc to the game. It brought a little bit more excitement back to the game, but now it seems we're reaching the final DLC pack, so what is gonna happen after this? So here's everything you should know about the possible final DLC that we're gonna be getting for Pirate Warriors 4 and everything that's coming with it. So we're just gonna get straight into it. If you guys haven't been keeping up with the news, pretty much this DLC is gonna release on March 28th. That's literally 2 days away from when I'm recording this and probably when the video is gonna go up. But I mean, they just been going crazy with releasing a whole bunch of different gameplay clips from each character, and the characters that are going to be in this pack is Goldie Roger, Silver's Rayleigh, my favorite character, and Prime Monkey D. Garp, or Young Monkey D. Garp, whatever you want to call it. And they're calling this the Legend Dawn pack, which, I mean, it just already sounds legendary, no pun intended. I mean, these characters have so much value in the show. Just the significance and power behind them, without spoiling too much about the show, I mean, it's just amazing. And to be able to play it in a game, I mean, there's only really one other game that I could think of that you actually get to have somewhat of a sense of controlling these characters, and that's One Piece Bounty Rush. As you guys know, I play that a lot on this channel as well. But the thing is that that's a mobile game, and we're talking about a game that's on console, so you actually get a little bit more of like the free roam aspect, and just the overall quality looks better. I mean, there's so much more skills that are going to be displayed, which we're gonna go into in this. So here on the Japanese page, we have all the bio of what these characters are and what their specific abilities are gonna be. And one thing I do want to point, just, you know, real quick, guys, you gotta go to the Japanese tab, because if you go into the English tab, it just, they don't update it for whatever reason. So I don't know why, but it doesn't want to show the English version now. So thank you very much for ruining that part in the video. But good thing is that I did make a tweet about this, because I mean, just take a look at this. This is the Japanese version of how the site looks, and then you go over to the English tab, and we're talking about, it's still saying Odin as a new DLC character. All the DLC characters that we just got from the last 3 packs aren't even shown on this. So it's like, as an American, as a US person, or if that is only US, I'm pretty sure, that's just upsetting to see, because it's like, it really shows that you guys really don't care about this and you're just trying to make money off the game as much as you can. So that was just a little bit of something that I wanted to point out. But anyways, getting into these translations, so pretty much here we have a bio of, like I was saying, of what the character is, and here it says he's the only man in history to achieve all the wealth fame. Okay, this is pretty much all of his bio, who Goldie Roger is. But here's what is important. So his action type is power. So he's a power character in this game. It is characterized by attacks that involve a wide range, making full use of dynamic sword techniques and powerful haki. Everybody wants to see the Kamasuri with this game. I mean, that's just such an iconic move. And then moving on, it says for charge attacks, by holding down a button and accumulating haki, the power and attack range will increase significantly. Also, during your serious burst, your haki will always be strengthened, allowing you to perform charged attacks with maximum power at all times. Coupled with the increase in attack speed, yeah, okay, whatever. So, yeah, I mean, he sounds pretty freaking broken, as he should. I mean, he is the king of the pirates, so there's no less that I expect from him. But I mean, if we just take a look at some of the gameplay that we've seen from him so far, so this is like the first thing that we saw them teasing, the fact that he's gonna be coming back. And dude, look at this, all you see is just hockey strips all over the place. Like, okay, maybe it's not best for me to look at it on Twitter just because the quality is not the best, but it's just very hard to look for it on YouTube. But I mean, dude, just look at this. Like, what is this dude doing? That's the Kamasuri right there. I mean, we gotta hear him say it. Hold on. Yo, like, come on. Like, how does that not excite you to be able to play this? I mean, Goldie Roger, like I said, is a character that is very iconic in the show. And, oh wait, this was the one that they teased him back with, I think. Yeah, look at this. Okay, yeah, that was pretty much the same thing that we just saw. But yeah, I mean, just look at this. So, like they were just saying, the wide range attacks of freaking hockey. I mean, all you see is like lightning streaks of hockey all over the place. I guess I could see why some people may be upset. Just because it's a little bit like Shanks, you know, if you really want to go that far. But, I mean, if you watch the show, you guys know that Shanks is pretty much a derivative of what Goldie Roger is, or a descendant, whatever. You know, like, he learned hockey from him in some type of way, and now he's using it in the current era, and I think that they did a perfect way of distinguishing the difference, because you see a lot more going on here compared to like when Shanks was doing his stuff. Like, it's just a huge difference. Can't be too angry with that. But anyways, that's pretty much all they have for Goldie Roger so far. I'm pretty sure that tomorrow they're going to release one full trailer, because we haven't gotten into it yet, but they have been doing these full trailers of like the little bio here of what each move does. But obviously this is all in Japanese. They haven't done the English versions yet. Like I said, US, I don't know what y'all doing, but clearly y'all showing that y'all don't really care. I guess we'll have to wait and see till tomorrow what that's looking like. But for the other two characters, good thing is that they already did that, so we're gonna go ahead and move on to Silver's Rayleigh here. I mean, look at this guy. As a youngin', there's no way that he wasn't pulling baddies, right? Like, he's like Luffy, right? Because he pulled Impress of Amazon Lily just like Luffy did with Boa, right? And he probably didn't even do anything because he seems like so laid back, except with him, like, you can tell he's a smooth talker with the way that he's talking to her. I'll leave it at that, but yeah, Silver's Rayleigh is just that guy. Like, oh my god, my favorite character, man. So if we look at the translation here you have his little bio, and his action type is going to be technique, which honestly to me is a little bit surprising, because I was actually thinking that he was going to be speed, just because of how fast he is. I mean, it's displayed so many different ways in the show, and I think in these clips as well. But going into the description here, it says characterized by a variety of sword techniques and nimble fighting with hockey. So hockey is playing a huge factor in this DLC pack, if you guys haven't seen that already, and a pursuit attack that has the effect of concentrating enemies. With its quick movement and invisible sword handling, it overwhelms enemies in a wide range while marking them with landmarks. Like, what does that even mean? If you follow up with a specific attack, you can send marked enemies around you, which will serve as a base for further attacks. You can deal with any situation by using follow-up attacks to wipe out surrounding enemies, and by issuing powerful guard-destroying attacks against strong enemies. So, yeah. One thing I will say is that technique characters in this game, for me at least, seem really fun to use. At least when I was using Uta, like, it was pretty fun to use her. The only thing I will say about her though while I was using her is that her attacks didn't feel like they were doing a lot of damage. I mean, it just looked, her variety of like what she offered was just insane. There was like so much different things that you can do, and that's not even including her awakened form. But with this description, it actually gives me some confidence, because it's talking about you can break guards of really strong enemies. So I don't think we're gonna have to worry too much about him not being able to deal damage. If he does end up being like a P shooter or P hitter, whatever you want to call it in this game, it's gonna be a little upsetting, just because it's underwhelming. I mean, you want this to be legendary. Like, they're making this to sound legendary, to make it sound like it's the best pack that you're gonna get. You know, the whole point is to end it off with a bang if this really is the last DLC. But anyways, just looking at these screenshots, I mean, it all looks so great. And the clips that we've gotten so far, I mean, look at this dude right here. This is a power-up state, and then slash barrage, like, and now this dude is in the air slashing. Like, I'm just really surprised that, you know, they didn't really go the speed route with this. He looks pretty slow in that, and we're talking about a prime Rayleigh. This dude was keeping up with Kizaru, one of the fastest dudes when he was in his old age. I mean, okay, Look at that hockey display right there. Observation hockey. He said eat these missiles. Who knows where those missiles are coming from, but I just think that was a nice cool showcase showing how cool his moves look, I guess, and his display of observation hockey. And then here we have some more sword techniques. I mean, dude. Oh, wow. Hockey slashes. That was pretty cool. I did not expect to see that. So yeah, I mean, that's pretty much what we got for that. And this is the official trailer reveal that we got for Rayleigh so far. Silver's Rayleigh. So yeah, I really wish I knew what this description said, but we're gonna have to wait. I mean, look at that slash. That was a nice range right there. It reminded me kind of like Shanks so far. This does too. Oh my god. What the hell? Whoa, what was that? Hold on. This dude just finger pistol pebbles? He's finger pistoling pebbles at these guys. Oh my god. Yo, no, this is hype. This is hype. Oh, that is sick. That was like a nice charge attack. I'm really starting to think that Shanks is like a combination of Goldie Rogers and Silver's Rayleigh now that I'm seeing this. Observation hockey display there. I mean, that would actually make a lot of sense if Shanks is a copy of good mix of both of them. Like I could see, you know, like I said, without spoiling it too much, I'm gonna just leave it at that. But yeah, Silver's Rayleigh looking, yeah, he's looking amazing without sounding too biased. And last but not least, we have the GOAT Monkey D. Garp. I mean, if you guys don't know why he's the GOAT, you're just gonna have to wait and see. But dude, just how young this Garp is looking. I mean, they actually did a really good job with this. I mean, the detail on this is just so insane. I don't know. If I was to see him standing in front of me, I'd be pretty scared myself. But going into the description here, he's going to be a power type as well. And it pretty much says, I think, almost the same thing. It's categorized by dynamic and powerful attacks from his fist. By hitting the enemy a certain amount of times, the power of fist increasing the damage and range of all attacks. In addition, special skills and some attacks release the hockey wrapped in the fist all at once and sublimate it into powerful techniques. By judiciously using hockey to maintain and release the strengthened state, you can deal with all kinds of enemies on the battlefield. So that was a whole mouthful right there, but pretty much it's all in his fist. I mean, we've seen him countlessly beat Luffy over and over again on the head with his fist, and Luffy would just be knocked out cold. But here's the first display that we had of his skills. There's the Armament Hockey Fist and the hockey just sprouting out. Dude, oh my god. Honestly, like, this looks so much fun. Just being able to like punch people and just send them flying, that looks so nice. That Armament Hockey switch up. And then here we have his other skill where he likes to use those big boulders, or I don't know, big weights. I mean, just look at how strong this dude is, just fucking wheeling that shit around. But yeah, that's pretty much all they had for Garp. And then this is his official character reveal trailer. So Monkey D. Garp. Let's see if we can catch anything that we've missed so far. So we've seen that already. There's the barrage of fist. Ooh, this dude's throwing cannonballs in the air. They're just letting them smash down. Armament Hockey. There you go. Dude. Oh my god. Oh. Running barrage fist. Whirlwind. Listen, I don't want to sound like I'm discriminating against him or anything, but oh, what is that? He just spawned boulder rocks? Oh my god. What I was gonna say is his moveset looks like a lot like Donkey Kong without it sounding bad. Like, just a lot of that did remind me of Donkey Kong, and it was pretty cool to see. So I'm definitely excited to use him as a character. But yeah, pretty much that's all that we have so far for the DLC Character Pack 6. And if you guys are interested, they have this hoodie thing that they're doing You pretty much have to register, you have to apply, you have till April 4th, it says here. All of this is in Japan, so I really don't know what the chances of you actually getting something like that are. I tried the one with Yuta and I didn't even get a response back, so there's that. But yeah, I mean, if you are in the Japanese region, I think why not? You know, you guys get the best of everything. I mean, just look at how clean this website is looking. And one last thing I did forget to mention is that they are having this, which I actually don't even know what this is. The first one was Yamato's Adventures, where you pretty much she has like her own adventure. You go do certain missions and then you get like souls off that. And there was like one special scene with Odin. Kobe's was like a survival thing. You pretty much pick a character and you try to survive as long as you can, completing each round, and then you get a certain amount of souls and stuff for that as well. With the Goldie Roger one, I really don't know what that's gonna be. They might reveal that tomorrow, or it's gonna have to be on the day that the DLC releases. But yeah, that's all we have so far for the DLC update. If there's anything that I missed, let me know down in the comments. Honestly, I really want to know, if they were to continue this, right, and releasing DLC, what else can they do to make this game more than what it is? Because at the end of the day, I really do think that Power Warriors 4, as far as like quality and the way that it looks amazing. You know, it's just doesn't offer us like variety of what we can really do in the game. I mean, at the end of the day, you're just beating these senseless bandits, and it gets pretty boring after a while. It's just the same repeating missions over and over and over again. You just different enemies, different locations, different objectives, and it just gets boring. I mean, what happened to what it was like in the old Pirate Warriors games, where you actually had like interactions and like an open world sense where you go and do certain things? I think that's what they need to do in order to, if they're going to continue this, to make this game a lot better. I mean, when they first released Pirate Warriors 4, Wano wasn't even done. They made their whole thing, so maybe they're making Pirate Warriors 5, but I mean, to only cover Wano arc, we're not even done with Egghead arc. It's just, it doesn't make sense. So I think that if they were to continue this, it's gonna be DLC characters, and if not, well, then the game ends here with this character pack. Hopefully we do get a good One Piece game coming soon. I mean, as a One Piece fan, that's really what we're missing. We haven't really had one good One Piece game that everybody's talking about, and I'm really looking forward to that as much as everybody else. But before we end off the video, let me know, what is your ideal One Piece game look like? I'm pretty sure we all have similarities in what we're looking for, but I'm still curious to hear what exactly it is that you guys want in a One Piece game in the future. So let me know down in the comments. Smash the subscribe button so you guys don't miss out on some more One Piece content in the future. I will be making a video once this releases and just playing the game, seeing every single different skill set, and just overall showcasing the DLC for you guys. But other than that, take it easy, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.